My first encounter with CityTeam was 4 years ago. Broken, empty inside with a pretty heavy heroin addiction, and was outside the steps of CityTeam's front door looking for a meal and a mat and a shower. When my addiction went from pain pills to heroin, it took 6 months to completely burn my life to the ground. I felt like, how does a 42-year-old college-educated guy get into this situation? For the first time in my life, I was dependent on something other than myself. I needed help. By the end of the program, something shifted in me, and all of the textbook knowledge dropped from my head to my heart, and it really humbled me. I know that if CityTeam didn't exist, I wouldn't have known how to get back to society. And today I'm just humbled and honored to be able to be the executive director and lead the very organization that saved my life. Portland's a growing city. The houseless community is growing, and addiction is running rampant in our city. Cost of living in Portland is constantly going up. It's never been more important to help those individuals that need help. CityTeam's emergency shelter provides a mat to sleep on, a shower, a hot, nutritious meal, clothing services for both men and women, but it can't end there. We start by meeting the immediate needs, and that builds trust, which creates opportunities and pathways back to society. We have a youth collective program that allows youth to come in and live with us for up to 6 years. Transitional housing opportunities, and our Renew program, which I went through. We're working through the issues of addiction. We connect the individual with spiritual formation and a variety of counseling opportunities that allow the individual to really tackle what's below the issue of addiction. The goal really is to have a holistic approach to healing. The next step is transition into stable housing, stable career, and not just any career. We want to make sure that they have a livable wage. One of the most important things that I learned while there is the value of giving back. Gentlemen in the program actually run the shelter operations, and so through the process of turning the dining room into the emergency shelter, putting out mats, making the beds, providing the meals, even laundry service is all geared towards installing that core value of service to others. The program residents do an outreach in the neighborhood, which is where they provide sandwiches or hygiene kits and meet individuals struggling with homelessness where they're at. Another really impactful part of the CityTeam program was the connections that I made with volunteers. Providing meals to the outside community sort of grew my network for the first time, my new network. Igniting hope and restoring lives is a team effort. Without our volunteers, our donors, and just the community at large, CityTeam would not be able to do the imperative work that we do in our city.